This is our problem. The twist lock super peg mechanism isn't twist locking at all. That was 20 minutes and we had a broken pole. Usually with all the right poles, it's a 10 to 15 minute setup with the wraparound awning setup. Okay. We are out at Gucci Creek this weekend and I thought we would take the opportunity to give you a walkthrough of our 2020 Jayco Penguin Outback. Now, some things on the camper trailer are not standard, and I'll run you through all the things that we've opted for. But yeah, we got the swag set up here for Jess and I, and yeah, all right. So starting from the front, a Cruisemaster DO35 hitch, off-road hitch, fully 360 off-road articulation. Yeah, we've never had to really use the full off-road part, but it's super easy to hitch on, super easy to use, super easy to unhitch, everything. This is a standard removable arc jockey wheel. One thing we don't like about this is it has to come off, and it's not the 750, which has like the dual off-road wheel and all that stuff. That's one thing we will change in the future. Moving up here, we've got a front storage boot which houses our stabilizer winders. It has the winder to wind the caravan up, and we've got two 20 kilo boxes of wood. We've got a table, we've got a jaffle iron, and as you can see, this is a huge storage. We could sit the Weber on here. For a while we had the Weber sitting in the corner, but yeah, it's the tub liner that's in the back of your dual cab utes and stuff, so it's super strong and fully dust proof. So let's move around to this entertaining area of the camper trailer. So as you can see straight away is the awning. The awning is a custom made Super Peg 270 degree square back awning that was made specifically for the length and the width of the camper trailer. So Super Peg were really good about this. I'll make a separate video in the future showing and going through all the details. It's about 20 square meters. 20 square meters of undercover area, protected area. But yeah, as you saw before in the time lapse, we had a pole that just wasn't locking. So comfortably, we could have set this up in between 10 to 15 minutes with two people who know what they're doing. So 10 to 15, probably more like 10. So straight away, right here, we got another storage box, which goes super far in there. We got in here, we got like our pegs and our hammers. We got some more pegs, we got fire lighters and stuff in here. Then you got 12 volt sockets there and here. And then here, these are super bright LED lights, which turn on and off. You can't see them now because it's daytime, but because of how bright they are, we put yellow tape over them, which just gives a good general light across the campsite. And we got the lights on the Prado, which is enough light for us without having to bring a separate thing. We got the muck mat, another muck mat, and then a super heavy duty step that folds out from underneath the camper trailer into the internal. Now here we got another light, which is all switched from underneath. And then here we got a 240 volt outlet, so for your toasters, your coffee machines and stuff like that. We do not have an inverter built in to this camper trailer, but we do have a external inverter that we just put onto the dual batteries that are under the bed, which I'll show you after. Now these are two 12 volt sockets. It comes standard with one external 12 volt socket, but we opted for a second one just because we have our TV sitting on this usually, and phones charging and stuff like that. here is a external picnic table. This gets used a lot. This is not a standard feature. I think you got to pay like $400 for this, which is worth it because it's probably the most used thing that is consistently used in all of our camping trips. And then here, it also has just under there a LED light. If you can see that, it's just a white light that puts good lighting onto your table. You have 2 cup holders there and there. And then under here, this is external access to your under bed storage. So that goes all the way through to the other side of the camper trailer. We have pole bags, we have brooms, we have fire pits, we have all the Ryobi gear, so like our blowers, our camping blowers and stuff like that. There. That pretty much covers this side. Moving to the back. This is your winder where you wind up the camper trailer. And as you can see, we're still all undercover all the way around the back. It goes complete 270 degree and it squares off around here. This is your power inlet where you plug in to mains power when you're at home or at a caravan park, and then they're your fuse switches, your kill switch and stuff like that, I think. But yeah, moving around again, we opted for this as well, which is just another light for out here. Like if we have our swags, if we're free camping or anything, we can just spread light out to the other side. This is our water. We have standard is an 80-litre water tank. We haven't opted for the second one because there's jerry cans on the front of the A-frame, and we don't go full off grid for very long. Tyres. These are full off-road. I think they're all-terrain tyres. They look good. They're slightly smaller than the Prados, but the rims look good. They match all the colour scheme. But yeah, that's about it. It got super dusty when we were driving in here to Gucci Creek. These are your Dometic fridge mounts. We'll show you inside. And then just here, we keep this locked because we just shove the front box. We fill the front box with just stuff. So this usually never gets used, but you can, it's just another access point to your front box. There's a 12-volt water pump. This is also an addition. So it's a tap that just comes to the A-frame, which is super nice when you are fully packed up, your hands are a bit dirty and you don't want to hop in your clean car all dirty. Put your hands on the steering wheel, turn this on, wash your hands or your feet. If you're at the beach, you can put a shower onto it and have a rinse off. But yeah, it comes standard with a 4.5 kilo gas bottle with the space for another gas bottle. You unhitch these, it comes off. And yeah, and then this 20-litre jerry can holder. So that's it for the outside of our camper trailer. As you can see, we've put Raptor stickers on the front of it, which we don't like the name Penguin. It's just a little bit, it's not as cool as Raptor. So okay, let's move into the inside. So this door, actually another thing I should mention, we've mounted we just got these from Bunnings. They're Arlec strip lights that you put in like your room to make it all colourful and stuff, but we've wrapped that all the way to the back, that when we're on a powered site we just plug that in, and then we got all colours, red, anything you want to spread full light underneath the camper, and it's just a good ambient lighting. Coming inside, this door folds up from on the roof when you're setting up. Come around here, grab this little hook and hook it into place, just like that. So then that holds your door in place. There's no fly screen on this, but you have it closed, but it has heaps of airflow through the windows. So follow me in. So we're now inside. As you can see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 huge windows that you can have all open or have this tint on. As you can see, that's just the fly screen. And then this is your tint, and then you can have full privacy curtains. So you get, like we're getting a breeze right now and it's keeping it nice and cool in here. Starting over this side, we've got a 2-person dinette. You could probably squeeze another person in here, but it's comfortable for 2 people. This drops down and becomes a single bed. So you got a lot of options inside here. I'll take the GoPro and I'll just show you. Under there, you got twin 240 volt outlets, which is, you could connect to an inverter. There's an option of lithium batteries. There's a lot of options that we haven't gone for, but we've picked what works for us. Just here, we have the Dometic roof mounted air conditioner, reverse cycle air conditioner, which heats and cools just when you plug into power, which is super good because like we went to Cotton Tree on the Sunshine Coast 6 months ago and it was like 35 to 40 degrees. It was boiling, and to be able to come in here into 22, 24 degrees was 95 litre Dometic upright fridge, which is plenty of room for 1, 2, 3 nights, and then we have the 40 litre angle in the car. Under there we just have our Darchi sleeping bags. For travel we usually drop this down and put our big chairs in here, which works really well. Kitchen, this is a Jayco standard, a Nibbles plate as your sink cover, massive round sink with a pumpable tap and a 12 volt water pump that you can option for hot water if you would like. Then a draining plate. You got all these storage cupboards in here. We got sauces, chips. This is our pantry. We got these little boxes, little baskets in there. And then here we got cutlery, and then down here plates, bowls. It's a really well thought out kitchen in here. We've boiled water in here, but we don't really use the internal burners, but you got 4 big burners if you're a master chef and you want to cook inside when it's super rainy or super not very nice outside. You also got a grill underneath there.
The plastic's still on. Oh my
yeah,
God.
there's the plastic's still on there from when we bought it, which was over a year ago. You got this is where we sit our TV when we're traveling. You got a double inner spring mattress. This is a double inner spring mattress. I've slept in here because I injured my leg, but Mum and Dad, this is Mum and Dad's spot. They think they got plenty of room. They're super comfy. It's better than sleeping in a swag. They got a roof over their head, and it's nice. And then we got however you open that, it's just a roof thing. Then you got massive amounts of storage. We got Weber trays. We got all our cups and plastic wine glasses and pots and stuff in there. That's just a huge storage area. And then same in there, we got kettles, toasters, a little bin, collapsible drainer for our dishes. And what we will do, I'll show you the underbed storage that is gas strut assisted. So we lift up this here and we lift it up like that. So that is everything you can get access through to there. So we opted, it comes standard with 100 amp hour battery, AGM battery. We got the second AGM battery, which gives us plenty. We also got the 160 watt solar upgrade. It comes standard with just solar input for like a blanket, but we got the 160 watt solar panel hard mounted onto the roof. We store all our wood, our walls for our awning. We got our fans, we got some butane bottles, our inverters sitting in there, our dad's toolbox, some extra power leads. You just got loads of room. You could store a person underneath the bed. Oh yeah, this is perfect clothes storage, but we use it for towels, and this is probably this doesn't get used a lot at all. It has J-Tech independent coil suspension with single shocks, and a lot of storage that we just don't use. So you could go weeks at a time out in this thing off-road. Oh yeah, under the 2 dinettes, the 2 couches, you got storage. So we store our shoes under there, and it goes the full width of the seat. And then same under here, you have to lift that up. And then back here, these are the things that hold the door. This is a little storage pocket. It's quite big, fit a full arm in there. We just have our Ryobi charger in there, but like I said, there's a lot of unused storage in here, but it's all usable. Awning of a full setup in detail, but to fully set up and pack up this camper, setup is about 10 to 13 minutes for the full awning. If you want to add walls, it probably adds another 10 minutes for the full kit, and then packing up is probably 15 to 20 minutes to have it fully packed up, stabilizers up, hooked on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, like, go check out my other videos, traveling, and I film it all. See you in the next video.